And then we can read comments up on the TV because I got mine.
It's a whole
whole different.
Oh boy.
Oh, and since the last time you were here, look straight up.
You got like the 16th chapel over here, don't you?
All
the cigar boxes.
That was nice,
waiting
man.
for handlebars.
But see, because I remember the disco ball is
Yeah, the disco ball's here, but all these boxes, and it goes back further, but
oh man,
took forever to do.
I have other news that we can't say on the show.
All right, I'm good to go.
Nearest ambassador, part-time ambassador here in North Carolina.
Ooh, shit!
Yeah,
congrats, bro.
Thank you, I appreciate it. We can't say it on the show.
No, I'm live, so you better hush.
Oh, okay.
You're live already?
I'm live already.
Yeah, we'll save that for February. I'll let you guys when the official announcement is made.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm live as well. The live video is starting on mine. That's what it's saying over here. There we go.
Okay.
You are now live.
Okay, my box is green too.
Let me see.
So that's good.
Can I bring this down?
I don't use a mesh either.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay.
All right, so what's going on, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back to the show.
Hey.
Once again, my name is Kel, and I'm with Handlebars and Cigars. You can follow me on both YouTube and on Instagram at Handlebars and Cigars. Now, to my far left, we have
Will Hart from the world famous Cigars.
not the world's famous. Yes, that's all in the title, everybody.
Yeah.
WF Cigars.
Now, if you've been following our posts here on Facebook and Instagram, we got a special guest back in the house. His second time around, we got Mr. David Neeley. And David is an executive bourbon steward.
Hey, man. That's right.
How you doing today?
Doing well.
Good.
Well.
So look,
A little thirsty.
You a little thirsty? We can get the party started.
Oh, really?
Yes. So what we're gonna do today, guys? We're gonna, drink a little, smoke a little. Actually, we're gonna change up just slightly on the format because I'm the only one in the crew that's smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
So I won't spend too much time talking about it, so I could devote a lot of the time and the energy to David to talk about some spirits and kind of give his background, depth, and knowledge. And actually, Will is smoking a pipe too as well.
Got my pipe today.
Yeah.
I want to get schooled today.
It looks good too. That's a nice looking pipe. That's a nice size bowl.
Only tried it once.
Okay.
Had a hard time with it.
Yeah.
Put it away.
Okay.
And never been used since. So it's clean.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's had one use one time. That was it.
And I like your ashtray there too, man.
Oh, I got this down in Florida. One of the guys gave it to me. They custom made, like, just out of driftwood.
Oh man.
And
that looks great.
Yeah. Check that out. Little driftwood. Man, it's heavy as hell.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I love it. That's a nice looking pipe.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and give you the honors. What you want to start off with, Mr. Nick?
Well, I think from my conversation earlier today.
Cooper's, Copper Dog, the Noble Oak, we got Kentucky Spirit, and we got Buffalo Trace.
I want to introduce a new bottle to you, one that you will not find in ABC. But first, I want to say that Cooper's Craft, Buffalo Trace, of course, know that one. Kentucky Spirit. I haven't had Copper Dog. I think I might have had Copper Dog last time I was here. Yeah. We had a lot last time I was here. And Noble Oak. I think Cooper's Craft and Noble Oak are amazing. They are pretty green in the way that they operate, and so whether it's, I think Cooper's Craft is the most green, but Noble Oak they give back to the community. I think they have a relationship with some Scottish company.
Okay.
Drawing a blank on who that is, but long short, some of their profits go into a green economy. So I think that's really cool that they're doing that.
Cool. That's
nice,
a great
nice whiskey too.
That's a great story behind that.
Yeah.
So you brought.
Yeah. Tell us about what you brought here today.
Listen. So this bottle, you can.
To everybody.
That is Porcello's bourbon. It is owned by Tomika Purcell. It's a Colorado distillate, aged 30 months, true bourbon, and I think it is freaking delicious. I don't know how she picked this mash bill, and it came out so well. She has a great palate. It is 90 proof. So I think we start with this, and then we hit that Kentucky Spirit.
Right.
Shout out to Porcello's Bourbon. Look them up online. I think you can even special order it, I think.
So I can say how somebody can get it since you said it's not currently in the ABCs.
Right, I think you can special order it. If you can't special order it, then you got it. You should come to the Cigarage.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah, heard that. Yeah.
We'll see how much is left, though.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Before we go there, just shout out to Mike Artino.
I saw
We're
this
using
right here.
your coasters today.
Yeah.
The bitch going from Sticks and Sips in Drew Estate.
Well, there's always a story, right?
Always a story. Well,
Yeah.
cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Let's try this.
Knows that. I get a lot of caramel there. There's some ethanol popping off, so but I tell you, for a 90 proof, 30-month-old whiskey, that is. Check that out, and the color is just beautiful. I love
I can say
right.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Right?
Yeah! Wow!
Tamika, tell those folks in Colorado they got to get us some stuff over here in North Carolina.
Yeah, please.
Colorado's been difficult, and they aren't working with her, from what I understand, behind the scenes to get a distribution deal. Otherwise, that's really doggone good whiskey.
It's real smooth. I don't really get a big burn.
No, it's a slight, but it's very smooth, very like more of a caramel molasses like smoothness.
Yes.
Yep.
Creaminess to it. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that.
Absolutely.
Now, do you know what the mesh is on this, or
The mass bill?
yes?
I don't know the exact numbers on, but it's a traditional bourbon mass bill,
So
corn, rye,
50,
barley.
Yeah, okay. Corn, rye, barley.
Yeah, of course, it's at least 50% corn, but I don't know the percentage. She's probably somewhere in the high 60s, low 70s on the corn in there, and probably heavier on the barley than the rye. Because, like you said, there's no sting on the back.
No, there really isn't.
No, there isn't.
So that's the barley. That's the barley rye mix. So I think it's probably more barley than rye. So I go corn, barley, rye if I had to guess on this mass bill.
It is tasty.
Yeah, that is.
My goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm pairing that with a Liga 9, which we already know is one of my favorite go-to sticks. So it pairs very well. It helps balance everything out with it. Use my traditional V-cut. Good smoke on there. Hey guys, I thought y'all was gonna find them.
Yeah.
No, well, now we're gonna get to school.
Yeah. Now school's in set. But how my boy Rick Flair said, and now we go to school. Yeah, right before he put the figure 4 leg lock on you.
Yeah, smell that right there. Do you like that? You love that, don't you?
Ooh.
Yeah, smell that. It's a vanilla custard.
Yeah, I could say I smell a little vanilla in it.
So
I don't know how much you smell in here.
Aaron,
And
you want to try it?
test it.
Oh,
see.
that's nice. Oh yeah, that's gonna give you a quick burn there.
This is a little dry, right?
Yeah.
It's probably the same with this. Now, mind you, I was saying earlier, I've had these little pouches for about 16 years.
Them pouches should have their learner's permit.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that smells really good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Try some of that.
So so I've been watching YouTube, right? I prefer.
Hopefully you've been watching us on YouTube.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You say I've been watching
Yeah, on my
YouTube.
regular tab, not even the incognito tab. Why do people use incognito tabs? I don't know. Anyway, so because I've been struggling with how do you get a good long bowl, burn out of a bowl of tobacco, and it's how it's all about how you pack the pipe. And there's like a 3-step procedure for that. That some of the some of the well-to-do or really good guys, you know, smoking pipes do. So the first thing you do is whether you use a mesh or not, you take a small pinch of tobacco and you just tamp it down, sort of a medium tamp down into the bottom of the bowl.
Now, misplaced where my tamp is. I have a whole bunch of different tools, but I know you probably got something. Of course,
you can use that one.
All right.
And then after you do that, you're going to take another pinch. I'm sorry. After you put the first bowl in, first pinch in, you're going to toast it with a lighter,
So you tamp it,
and
toast it.
Toast it. You don't want to set it on fire. Just toast it, right? With a lighter that lights from the side, like the one you have.
Okay.
You don't want a torch. You want to light it from the side, right? Because you don't want to burn the edge of your bowl, the lip of the bowl.
Right.
So, and then you take your second pinch, tamp that down a little more loosely than the first pinch.
Okay.
You toast that one. And then you put your third and final pinch in that fills up to the rim.
Okay.
And that's the one you light on fire, and then you pull the oxygen in through the bowl.
Right.
Through the this is the bowl. That's the toe. I think that's the heel right there.
Okay.
That's the heel, and then you pull it up through the hole there, and that's you get a longer pipe. You get a longer burn that way. So when the heat gets down to the second and third layer, it's already primed to light.
Got it.
That's why you do it that way.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that's how you pack the bowl.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot.
There you go. There you go. School's in session.
Now, when you say a pinch, is that a pinch? Is that too much of a pinch?
I might take a couple more in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get something in there.
Yeah, don't be stingy.
See, I think mine is a little more. It's a little more damp than yours is.
Okay.
So
mine might actually catch on fire.
Yeah, and I think that's too much for your first your first push for your first pinch. Right?
Okay.
You have a shallow bowl. It's more shallow. It's wider than I thought.
Okay, so we're looking at that's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And you said lightly.
Yeah, light
Okay.
down.
So how do you, I guess, store the tobacco? Is there a certain process for that too as well?
Yeah. You want to keep it in an airtight container, and similar to what you do with your
Cigars?
with your cigars. Maybe you put it in. You can even put this in a humidor. But it's totally okay to keep it like this, and you can what do you call it when you rehumidify? Is that the name of the process? You put a little bit moisture back into yours because your tobacco the ribbon cut tobacco can get really dry and brittle, and it can just be fodder, and it just lights up and burns away before you have any time to enjoy it.
Okay.
But what it's got there still has enough humidity in it to be a good smoke.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to check on because I do keep these pouches inside of a box inside of my humidor.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I don't think I have an issue with that.
Good stuff.
Well, hey, it withstood the test of time, right?
16 years later.
16 years later. She waited on you.
So, guys, while they're doing that, do we have any questions, comments? Anybody want to kind of blurt out while they're prepping their pipes? Let's see what we got.
I know
here.
Corey's up there. Hello, Corey.
Hey, Corey, what's going on?
If mine gets dry, I will lay them on a damp paper towel. For a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
All right. How about you? I see Jason logged in. How's everything, Jason?
So is that about right?
Oh, yeah, that's the top layer.
Hopefully everything's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
See where I am there?
Yep.
About the same way. Some folks will have a little mound on top of it. I don't know that there's any advantage or disadvantage to doing that.
Okay.
Just having a little bit more in there. Now, I think it may become a problem if you pack too tight.
Okay.
Right.
If you put that mound on there and you're trying to make sure it holds on and none of the ribbons fall off and burn holes in your pants like this is probably about to do.
And then just light it like I would a regular cigar kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I move
Yeah,
it
because
around.
mine is a little smaller than yours.
It does not crack. Oh, yeah.
So
That's good stuff.
So that's, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you pack a pipe.
That's how you pack a pipe.
Yeah, and light a pipe. Nice.
And so when you get down to your second and third layers,
This is way different than my last experience trying this on my
Oh, for
own.
real?
Yeah, I didn't do it the right way.
Okay, all right. Hey.
humidity, right? I mean, this stuff's going to get wet.
Yeah.
Because you're breathing. So, not really that big a problem. Of course, pipe maintenance afterwards. You want to use a pipe cleaner,
right?
And you want to switch out your pipes. So if you're going to be smoking more than one day in a row, use a different pipe.
Okay.
Now, do you clean after every usage or?
Man, come on! How you gonna ask me that in public? Yes, Kevin. I do.
All right.
Not actually. I should, but I don't.
Okay.
But you probably would clean it.
So what's the right answer and the real answer, so to speak?
So you're gonna get that creosote build up, and if you don't chip it off, if it doesn't come off, it's gonna decrease the diameter of your bowl, right?
Okay.
You're gonna get smaller, and smaller smokes, and you're gonna get some occlusions in the draw hole. So you won't smoke as well. So that's what happens if you don't clean the pipe.
Gotcha.
Now, what do you clean the pipe with? I like to use Everclear or gin.
Really?
This is the way I roll. But,
Okay.
Sometimes there's a little left over.
There you go. Davis near brand of his hand, right? All right. Well, there you have it.
Yeah. So, so you can now you want to wait until the bowl is cool to do that. You want to wait till the next day and a half, right?
Okay.
Because if you're going to smoke 2 or 3 bowls, the bowl is going to stay hot.
Got it.
And I learned this the hard way. Because I put some. I did it tried to clean the bowl immediately after smoking, and the bowl was hot, and I left some gin or something inside the bowl, and it literally popped and exploded.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, did it damage the pipe as a result?
Absolutely, it's torn up. It's blown up. It's
wow.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you now that I'm actually enjoying this pipe. It's so good.
Get you a smoking jacket next.
I got one. It doesn't say Cigarage on it though. That might be the next step. That little Hugh Hefner look. Let's say I finish this. Can I then dump it and repack it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you'll know if it gets too hot because it'll be hot on your hand. If it gets hot and it's hard to hold. Stop.
Okay. Kind of like how we do with cigars when it gets down to the nub.
Exactly.
Let that shit go.
Yeah.
And I notice I gotta light mine a little more.
I'm doing that too. It's not. It's an art. So don't get mad at yourself if you don't light it and it just burns all the way through the first time, right?
Okay.
It's an art.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
The technique is there. I haven't smoked this in a while.
Okay.
So maybe by the second or third bowl, I'll remember how to do it exactly. My own technique. Each pipe might be a little different, right? Because you have a little different diameter.
Like I was saying,
different
depth.
depth.
Diameter. Yeah.
Okay. So, question for you. So, the type of pipe, let's say, Will is smoking, is that a Mushin or Calabash? I mean,
yeah. Look at you.
Those are only 2 ones I know, by the way.
By the way, my wife bought this for me a while back. I think we were up in Asheville. She goes, "You still got that pipe tobacco?"
Sweet.
I said, "Yeah."
I don't know. I should know the styles. Like this is closer to a Sherlock style. You got the corn cob style. This is not quite a Sherlock. I got this actually in Croatia.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nice. Yeah, I was.
I think was that the same pipe you had last time?
I don't know.
Okay, because I might have.
I have a couple pipes.
Okay, gotcha.
The other ones out in the car, but I don't know the style names.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do prefer a darker color, something with a brown in it, because it's made out of burl wood.
Oh, burl. Okay.
The original pipes are made out of burl wood, sometimes ivory, which is not very green. That's not very nice to have.
No, ivory.
Yeah. Whether it's from a whale or an elephant. It's
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
They can be beautiful. So if you find one, an ivory pipe. Some of these things are kind of very expensive.
Yeah, I could imagine.
$200, $300, $500 pipes, right?
I've seen that. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, in OMB, when they had like their winter show, their winter fest, there's always a guy there selling pipes. I know one of the neighbors bought a pipe for her dad, a couple of $100.
Jeez.
Yeah. Folks collect them.
Yeah.
Granddad.
I would imagine ivory pipes right now are probably banned.
Oh, please.
Yeah. We're not doing
that. Something on the dark web or something you might do.
Well, you got some old ones out there. The pipe that great granddad smoked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Popeye.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you see in the house, you just know that great granddad used to kill baby seals.
Yeah.
He was with it.
So that's that's my next question. I'm so glad you said something like that. Because I guess from a comfort level, I don't know. I'll probably struggle a little bit, but buying a used pipe.
Yeah.
Do people buy used pipes?
Sure.
Because I figure somebody else's mouth been all over it and what have you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this part is detachable.
Okay.
Yeah, so this comes out. You can put filters in here.
Gotcha.
And by the time you clean it, you don't want to scrape it too hard, right?
Okay.
But you got the little shovel tool, and so you can scrape it a little bit.
Okay.
You clean it. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
But
get a
this
drummer
part
with the sander.
Is it the drumming tool?
literally, you can do that. Yeah. You
Well,
literally
because
do
it's
that.
wood, you can actually widen the diameter as well.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So buy you.
See, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Go to an estate sale, and you'll see, old pipes sitting around.
Okay.
Yeah, get it. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
This is tasty. Plus, I noticed a lot of people will have no issue smoking a pipe in the house as opposed to
Smoking a cigar.
smoking a cigar.
Yeah. I think because of the aroma.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having a hookah inside.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's hookah. I want to clarify that.
Bad.
Not hooker.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's bad for the household. That's bad for the relationship. For most people, not everybody.
Yeah.
Most people.
It was the AH instead of the ER.
Right, exactly. And that stands true for a lot of things.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Oh, Lord. So I'm about halfway because I started early. Same. I mean, you can't go wrong with the leader.
Yeah,
I'm not even
what
going
are
to
you
talk.
gonna say about
I'm
it?
not even going to talk about it as much because you guys are smoking the pipe thing. That's something new to the program. I'd rather for you guys,
Might have to get you a pipe.
talk about that. I used to smoke a pipe.
Really?
Yeah. When I was stationed in Germany.
Is that right?
Yep, I couldn't remember. Like I said, I believe the Mürchen is like the white color.
Yeah, it's like that ivory color.
Yeah, ivory color. I had.
You had one of those?
Yeah, I had one of those.
Oh, man.
And I also had a calabash.
Somebody's got that thing right now.
Yep,
And
yeah.
passing it off as that great granddad.
Yeah. Because
Kevin had that in Germany.
in Germany, so that was
1984.
86 to be exact.
Okay, I was close, yeah.
Very close. So the thing with that pipe, though, I think the more you smoke it, it starts to turn a nice
Like
brownish.
the patina.
Yeah, the patina one. Yeah. I kind of
okay.
did it all.
That's good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
it's real good stuff.
My
I don't know
dad
why I
used-
got away from it.
My dad used to smoke a pipe when I was little. And he could blow the rings and all.
yeah.
I used to play in the rings and yeah, but then he stopped. So he used to also make some really good chocolate chip cookies. Anyway, vegetarian, he doesn't do that anymore. So life happens. Yeah. Great guy.
So jumping back over to the spirits, I want to see if anybody out there got any questions for David in regards to questions regarding
Bourbon 101.
Yeah, Bourbon 101.
Let's get to it.
Different spirits.
We can even take audience member questions.
Exactly.
Look at that. Smoked it all. Look at that.
While we're doing that,
All ash.
it may be time to go ahead and pull somebody else on the on deck circle and we sip on that there.
I'm still enjoying this one, though.
Oh, well.
Not gonna lie.
Well,
I do drink fast sometimes.
Yeah, we're a little bit ahead of you there, buddy.
That's all right. Slow and steady wins the race.
Absolutely.
So what you want to try next there, Dave?
So that was 90 proof. That Copper Dog is Scotch, so I'm gonna stay away from Scotch. I'm gonna stay in the American whiskey.
The Noble
world.
Oak, the Kentucky Spirit, the Buffalo Trace.
The Kentucky Spirit. That's what's the proof on that?
About
Well,
100.
The Cooper's is 100.
So the
Let's go with Noble Oak.
Okay, I heard say Buffalo is still be in the same range, but we'll try the Noble Oak.
Absolutely.
There you go. Enjoy.
See, I didn't toast the first pinch
okay.
enough.
So the Noble Oak is 45.
Yeah,
So we're in the same neighborhood.
same neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh, so this is a
Yeah,
double
about
oak,
90.
double oak bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay, and finished
Noble
with and it's finished with a
Double,
sherry, oak staves.
See, that's the Scots.
Yeah.
The Scots do that.
Oh, really?
The Scots, they finish a lot of their Scotch. Maybe they'll take an old bourbon barrel and do the initial aging in Scotch in that barrel, and then they will finish it for a few months. Thank you very much. In an old wine barrel, an old sherry barrel.
Yeah, but they have the staves also, which I just made myself a while back. This had to be around December. A Negroni.
Yeah.
And it was from like one of these clubs. So they send you like 2 glasses, a bottle, and oak staves. And you put the oak stave in it and let it sit there.
Yeah.
Flavor.
Wow. Okay.
You guys are more than welcome to try it. It's just.
When did you here at the house? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love a nip of that. That would be great. Something infused.
It's a little different. I'll tell you that. I kind of consider it a little bite.
So what do y'all? So
Shockproof said he see a couple of you guys smoking pipes. Yeah. Actually, David, outside him being an executive bourbon steward, he's an avid pipe smoker.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous.
Will decided to join him and smoke a pipe. I stayed. I stuck to my guns and just went with the Legal 9. But you missed it earlier, Shockproof, when David was talking to us and actually walking us through the proper way to pack a pipe and light a pipe, which was very, very informative. So, yes, those two are smoking pipes. That is correct. I get
a much better burn.
And I'm doing the Legal 9.
He's getting a better burn than I am, and I told him how to do it.
So me and David just gave us a pour of the Noble Oak.
Yeah, clearly.
So we get ready to try that out and see what we're doing with that.
This home infusion, man, that looks gorgeous. Now, what's the original spirit here?
Gin.
This is gin.
Well, gin.
You got to lead with
Campari and.
Oh, it's a Negroni.
It's a Negroni.
So that's why I got this because I'm thinking there's something's burgundy in there, and that's the Campari in there,
and then sweet vermouth as well.
And so I one of my favorite cocktails is Boulevardier. Instead of gin, it's whiskey, right? Campari and sweet vermouth. And on my Boulevardiers, instead of Campari, I like to switch out for another liqueur called Cynar, spelled Cynar.
Okay.
Oh, gives a nice round. It's not buttery, but it gives you, if you can emote to a nice creamy round finish. That's what the Cynar provides.
Yeah, wow. I think that's what I'm going to make next, because this, for me, I'm not a big gin person. Came out good. Do not get me wrong.
Oh, clear. I mean, it looks delicious. I'm definitely switching here in a minute.
But for me, that was just not it. It's more on the. I wouldn't say. I think just gin gives it a different flavor that I'm not used to.
What gin did you put in there?
Bombay, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So Bombay's London Dry. It's gonna come at you. You just gotta. If you're not used to gin, and clearly you are, you got it in there. But for those who aren't used to gin, it's like art. Sometimes you just have to let it be what it is and not try to overlay and imprint your desire.
Right.
You just got to let gin be what it is. And Bombay, London Dry, if you try to make it something that's not, you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah. I just figured I'd use some good stuff to try and make my first Negroni, and it actually came out pretty well. Cool. Learn from, Mr. Frankie Drank, Sticks and Sips himself.
Yep.
Yeah. I love a good gin.
Oh, Corey asked a question. I can't read it from here.
We'll give it a
10 if you're having trouble keeping
it. If you're having trouble, keeping it. Okay, yeah. That works for me most of the time. Okay. Much like a cigar, too loose won't stay lit. Yep.
Yeah.
And 2-pack pour drawer. Yep.
Thank you, Corey.
Yep. Now,
Corey's a man.
Unlike a cigar, though, we have a drawer tool. Is there any type of tools that we can use on our pipes to loosen the The bowl being packed?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Oh, see?
So, this tool, sometimes it's more like a nail without a head on it.
Okay.
You see that a lot. But this is a tool that has, for lack of a better word, a blood draw. Don't mean to be so violent, but it has a C channel. How about that? There's a C channel.
Yeah, I saw it. It's got a little curve.
It's scooped out, and you put that in there, and you can create a chimney inside the pipe, inside the pack.
I like that lighter. That's definitely a cigar lighter.
Yeah.
I mean,
pipe.
pipe lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, they have a draw tool for everything at this point.
So I used to when I smoked the pipe, I used to dump it and start all over. And
oh wow,
that's a waste.
Yeah.
I wasn't familiar with kind of a draw tool for a pipe.
Corey, thank you.
Good question.
And I like your mantra. Too loose, won't stay lit.
Yeah.
2-pack, pour drop.
Pour
I like
drop.
that. That's
Yep.
good.
No, this is.
I'm gonna repeat that.
He told me to pack it in after because he saw me having a problem. Now it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting better smoke out of it now too.
Yeah, two or three bowls, and you catch the drift, and then you stop smoking it for. Then I stopped smoking it for another month or two. Then have to learn all over again. I remember the academics, but there's definitely an art to enjoying a pipe.
Okay.
Having a good long smoke. Yeah.
So, like with us when we smoke cigars, and we, for us smoking cigars kind of create, I don't know, the environment or the tone or the mood or the vibe. What sort of vibe you like to create when you're smoking your pipe?
I do like a Boulevardier with my pipe.
Okay.
I do. Nice and relaxed. If there are folks around, I do this when I drink too.
So
I like a more relaxed, quiet environment.
So our viewers and myself, what's a Boulevardier, whatever you just said?
Listen down the boulevard.
I used to know what it meant. It's French, but it's whiskey, equal parts whiskey, Campari, and sweet vermouth.
Oh, okay.
Equal parts.
So it's basically the exact same as this,
but
swap out the gin for whiskey.
Oh,
Which I might do that one.
Okay. And you can riff on any of those components. And the way I prefer and like my Boulevardiers is equal parts whiskey, Cynar, and sweet vermouth. And so I pull out the Campari.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's just a little riff.
Gotcha.
I don't know who taught me that, but I really like it that way.
Nice. Okay.
When you go to the bar, and by the way, Cynar is spelled Cynar, but it's pronounced Cheenar.
Okay.
And it's going to have an artichoke on the bottle, but don't let that throw you. It doesn't taste anything like artichokes.
Oh, really?
Doesn't taste anything like artichokes.
I like that disclaimer, man.
Yeah.
Because you know me, I'm looking at like, this ain't it.
Now, for me, I probably need to first learn how to pronounce it before I go out here asking for it.
Cynar?
No, the Boulevard.
I'll make you a Boulevard.
Yeah.
Boulevardier.
Oh my goodness!
That's it.
Are you from France?
Oh no, please.
You got a Frenchman on this. Yeah.
French 101.
Yeah.
All right, let me
You like French fries?
All of a sudden he's French.
Let me get the Boulevard VA. All right, I just combined the VA and Boulevard.
And the EA. That's all it is. Boulevard, letter E, letter A.
Okay, the
Boulevard
VA. Gotcha. I learned something today. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
Yeah. So I would like to say something about Uncle Nearest.
Yes.
Have you heard about? They have this initiative where they're raising money to give to schools, HBCUs. It's $1 million initiative. So you're gonna say, for instance, you go to a bar, and you order an old fashioned made with Uncle Nearest whiskey. $1 of your purchase is going to go towards this $1 million goal that Uncle Nearest has to give to the top
nice.
58 HBCUs around the country.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna have to start ordering my
old-fashioned with Uncle Nearest.
Not Boulevard of Yays. Not Negron. Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
It's so funny.
And I like a nice Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's the old fashioned. So I guess that's more of a more well known cocktail.
So it's funny you said that, because
I'm a funny guy.
Before you got here, I was telling Will and Aaron that one of the things I want to do on the motorcycle side of my channel, the handlebar side, is take a road trip out to Kentucky to visit the Uncle Nearest Distillery.
The Uncle Nearest Distillery is actually in Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Oh, sorry, Tennessee. Okay.
I would say go to Uncle Nearest. You got to go to Uncle Nearest. Fascinating place. Do not miss the opportunity to ride 45 minutes, I forget which direction, to Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And go to the Jack Daniels.
The Jack Daniels, yep.
Oh my God! I mean, it is Maker's Mark is an incredible place to visit. Uncle Nearest is an incredible place to visit. Jack Daniels, no slouch at all.
Wow.
And the relationship they have with Uncle Nearest is, I think, is as confusing and confirming and cementing as any stories that could be told about black-white relationships in the Deep South.
Yes.
You walk into the Jack Daniels distillery, and there is a statue of Colonel Daniels sitting right there, right? Standing right there. So if that's 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, there's this whole section and mural dedicated to Uncle Nearest at the Jack Daniels distillery.
Well, he was the master distiller.
He was their very first master distiller.
And he actually taught
Colonel Daniels how to make whiskey. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
They first met when Colonel Daniels was about 8 years old. And Uncle Nearest was making whiskey on the far end of Dan McCall's farm.
Correct.
And so Jack was like, hey, because he'd been kicked out of the house, right? Because his daddy had married a new woman who didn't like him. All the other kids was gone. And
he was an orphan.
Well, he became an orphan.
Correct.
That's for sure. Yeah. And so he goes down here to Dan McCall's farm, and he says, hey, why are all those wagons going back and forth down there?
Down the road, yep.
And he says, that's my guy, Uncle Nearest, and he makes the best whiskey in all of Tennessee.
Yep.
So if you go to Shelbyville, go to Lynchburg, and their relationship is incredible. It's impressive. It's as American as anything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you're gonna say you love America, you got to go to both of those places. Okay. If you don't, you're missing something.
And I believe Nearest Green's distilling technique dates all the way back to West African culture.
Absolutely. So the reason, Uncle Nearest invented
Was something charcoal?
Oh, it was the.
I can't.
Why am I drawing a blank on that? It's the Lynchburg. No, the Tennessee. What is the name for that? But he invented the process that makes Tennessee whiskey slightly different than bourbon. Tennessee whiskey is bourbon, by the way.
Yeah.
But the Lynchburg process is not the name for it. It's not quite right. I'm slightly off.
That's okay. That's all right.
He invented the technique of filtering
That's right.
water through charcoal.
Charcoal, correct.
To purify it.
Correct.
And that changes the flavor of the.
Yes.
Changes the makeup of the water because it pulls some things out. So the thing about bourbon, you can't add anything to it, but you can take things away. A subtractive process, right? And so if you look up the 1964 definition of bourbon, that because bourbon is America's official spirit,
correct,
according to a 1964 act, and that process he learned from his West African parents out of Maryland.
Yep, out of Maryland.
Yeah. So an amazing American story.
Yes. Yeah.
Good stuff.
And unfortunately, there are no known pictures of Nearest Green.
For real?
Correct. The only picture you'll see with
Somebody's sketch.
Jack is Nearest Green's son.
Look at you.
His son worked at Jack Daniels.
I believe he was the second.
He was the second.
Man, this looks gorgeous.
Correct.
You know?
You let me know.
Correct.
You let me know.
We're done, right? I mean, what is this stave in here?
That's an oak stave.
It's just
Plain oak stave.
charred oak stave.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that looks delicious. Oh my goodness! But yes, you are spot on. You're right on the nose there.
Yes. Hey,
So a lot of
shot
times
proof.
people think that that picture is Uncle Nearest, but it's
No,
his son.
that's his son.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Uncle Nearest's brother and definitely his son worked at the distillery.
They still do. His family still works
It's
there
still
at
his
Jack
family,
Daniels.
Yep. And
Oh my goodness!
I forgot the lady.
Did I right?
Oh,
I forgot the
the
lady's
finish
name.
on that, right?
Right? It's the finish on
I taste the Campari. The Campari's there.
Mm-hmm.
So the Campari gives it this it's a Amaro, and it gives this sweet bitter thing
Yep.
at the end,
Mm-hmm.
right? The Chinar is going to take the bitter piece off.
Okay.
That's why I say it's
That's what I'm
rounded.
going to swap.
Yeah.
I'm going to swap
Yeah.
that out.
But that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
But shockproof, yes, absolutely. I'm reading your text here, your comment. You did the Jack Daniels tour in 2012.
Yeah.
And before Uncle Nearest came onto the scene, I would like to get to the Uncle Nearest 1820. So I know.
Well, one, you effing tried it. If I find a bottle of 1820, I'm not giving it up.
Oh, for real? Is that rare?
Is that?
I know that- I heard-
you can't find it in the wild anymore.
I know the
And it is
1856.
freaking delicious.
It is?
Maybe their best bottle after the 1884. The 1884, I think, is like the Chardonnay of whiskey. Mm-hmm. If whiskey was Chardonnay, the 1884 would be
really?
that. My opinion.
Okay. No.
So, shockproof, have you had the 1820? Yes or no? Go ahead and shoot me a comment on that.
The 1820 is gorgeous.
Wow.
If I tell you where to find the 1820 at a bar, you got to promise not to go get any.
Well,
well,
look,
then-
Corey said
He was just telling me.
Uncle Nearest is fantastic.
It is.
He likes the white and black label.
Okay, do you know which one is that? The white and black label?
I don't know. Maybe is that the 1884?
What's the name
It's
of the
white,
black and white
gold.
label?
I think
It's
it
like
might
a cream,
be.
white, and gold.
Yeah, because the black and gold label is since I think it's the 1856.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on this, man.
Oh yeah, I do a little bit.
Listen here, man. You should have led with this this infusion. Oh my goodness,
I
that
didn't know. It wasn't until you mentioned it, later
that is
on.
really, really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh my goodness. Forget the bourbon cream.
Hey, I made it. You made something. You forgot yours. I brought mine.
So for Christmas, I was supposed to come over. You got
Yes.
sick. He's doing well.
Yeah.
I'm doing well.
Glad to see you doing well.
Yes.
I was supposed to bring bourbon cream
Yes,
for the holiday,
correct.
so we missed that. So
No, we didn't miss it. We just pushed it back.
okay,
Because
December.
Because
Okay,
we'll
the
find it.
holiday in November.
Where's Waldo? We'll find it.
As soon as the leaves turn color,
Boom.
let's start making bourbon cream.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds like a deal.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
looking for the name of this restaurant.
Okay. While you're doing that, Shockproof chimed in and he said he had a bottle for New Year's Eve back in 2019, and he smoked an LFD. You're killing me with these words though. Something bull with it.
Oh, I know. That's the Illusion Bill.
There you go. Whatever. The Boulevard.
EA. It's Boulevard E.
I'm sorry.
It's a capital E, capital A.
The
with
Boulevard
long
EA.
sign. Yeah.
Bull.
Oh, I know what he's talking
Little
about.
dash.
It was the.
So how was that combo, Shockproof? Tell us a little bit about that pairing. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Will. What was you saying?
No. I know which one he's talking about. The Illusion Bull.
Okay.
It's the cigar box is like a green laminated. It looks pretty damn cool.
Okay.
And inside, it's like individual 10 cigars. They look great.
Oh,
Our shop's got them.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Our shop.
Now I know I
I'm a
had.
cigar novice.
Yes.
You know,
Okay.
You may as well put a dress on me because
No. Hey,
when it comes to cigars,
came to the right place.
I'm not going for the hard stuff.
Well, look, he
cigars.
didn't put a dress on the pipe there.
No,
So.
That's right.
No. That was he went in for the pipe. But what I'm saying is with the cigars.
Yes.
I don't want the dark wrapper. I don't want the thick gauge.
Well,
Just give me something, you know.
Believe it or not, don't believe the hype on the dark wrapper.
dark wrapper. Yep.
Because the dark wrapper can still be a mild smoke for you.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the gizmo inside. It's the binder and it's the tobacco that really is going to give you that medium to full or what have you.
Yeah.
So not all, I would say, not all Connecticut wrapper, which is a lighter wrapper, cigars are created equal. Just
Yeah.
like not all dark wrappers, the San Andreas or the Maduro or the Cameroon wrappers are all not created equal too as well.
Yeah.
You can get a I would say a light body from a dark wrapper
Okay.
cigar.
Well, I think that's the fall conversation for me. Then.
Yeah.
Let's bring some bourbon cream. I'll bring some bourbon cream.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're gonna,
Or before then,
we're gonna hang and bang and make it work,
So who's asking about the 1820?
That was one of my viewers, Shockproof 99.
Shockproof 99. Please do not go
To
Epic Chop House at Kingsley and ask for a 3/4 ounce of 1820
that's
from
Epic.
the corner chair at the bar, and the bottle's going to be up on the high shelf where they have to get a ladder.
Yeah,
do
don't
not
go
do
there.
that and pay the nice lady $35 to $36 for that 3/4 ounce bar, because I like to go back.
Oh.
I think I drank a couple. I took a couple pours. So I gave the nice lady $70 plus whatever. It's a freaking delicious pour. You're
So you say
spot
Epic
on.
Chop House? Is that here in Charlotte?
Epic Chop House at Kingsley and Fort Mill. Please do not go there and ask for 1820 Uncle Nearest. That's the last place I saw it in the wild.
He said the pairing was awesome. The 1820
Oh.
has to be their best offering. That is correct.
Oh.
And David verified that.
It's amazing.
I've yet to try the recent single barrel release from Uncle Nearest.
Yeah, they've got a straight.
You in trouble, David.
What happened?
Because Shockproof said that place is right up the street from him.
Oh,
He's over
I
YouTube.
pray your car continues to work. But do I?
Yeah.
You know what? You probably need to walk up there anyway, man.
Yeah, he said that is right up the street from
Oh,
him.
it's an amazing pour.
So you know where you need to get you a pour of 1820 on the Uncle Nearest there.
I mean, that's the last place I saw it now. It was about a year ago.
Okay,
But
about a year.
listen, they gave it to me, and when I asked for it, when I saw it up there, I asked, and I was trying to be all cool about it, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
You know, I didn't want to freak out. You know, sometimes you see Pappy in the wild. You're like, oh my god, there it is. You start fangirling.
Yeah.
Chick, and your voice goes high, right?
Yeah, you go another octave.
I was like, hey man, I'm just wondering. So you got this
Yeah.
hog up here, but I never. What is that 1820 up there?
Yeah, go and get
You
that.
use a low voice.
Yeah. Try to be cool with it.
If you can reach it, I'll take a pour. It's $35. I mean, it's true. I'll take a pour. And,
so get this. We got a couple of guys. Corey saying the 1884 and the 1856.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1856.
Right?
We talked
Yeah.
about that.
I have some Connies that will make you wonder what hit you.
Connie's, what's a Connie?
I don't know what a Connies is.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
some super enjoyable mild Maduro like
Okay.
the UC10.
Yeah.
Okay.
UC10.
UC10,
See?
yeah.
That's good point.
Yeah.
Thanks, Corey.
Good
and then,
point.
of course,
Somebody's got 3 bottles of
Joe
1820.
Rapley. What's going on, Rap?
He got three bottles of
3 bottles of the
1820.
1820.
Oh, is that rap?
Do you
That's
have?
rap.
Hey, what up, rap? How you doing, brother?
One, shoot me your address. I want to give you a couple movie tickets. Get you out of the house for a while.
I think he's reps in Florida or Atlanta.
Don't worry. Don't worry about
I
it.
think he's down in Florida now.
It's gonna be the matinee, and it's gonna keep. We're gonna see. I'm gonna send them to see Avatar. Keep you out of the house about 3 hours.
So the 1820 is the holy grail.
It is.
Hold on to it, Rap.
Now, even I'm sure he is. He's got 3 bottles, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's part of his retirement package. And actually, for a living, I'm a financial advisor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't even see retirement anymore. Yeah, everybody's got pronouns. We're using a pronoun for retirement,
Oh, God.
and we call it dream life.
Dream life.
Oh, so he says the 1820 is a single barrel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is an old one. Probably doesn't taste good, but there is a silver 1820. They didn't age it.
Really?
I walked by it 1,000,000 times.
Wow.
When they first came out.
Wow.
I wish I'd got it and put it on my shelf, and then got me a little mini barrel, and threw it in there, let it age. Maybe I can make a Negroni riff with it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You got me on the hunt.
You'll never find it. Silver 1820?
No, I don't want the silver. I want the regular 1820.
Yeah, you should find that. It's at the distillery. Go to the distillery. You'll find it there.
Okay. All right.
Oh, look at that. Corey put up a picture too.
Look at that. Just
Search.
there it is,
Nearest 1820.
Yeah.
Corey always on the lookout.
That's what's up.
He said
they have the Master's Blend. And yep.
Yeah,
the Master Blend is going to be. Listen.
Shockproof. That's one of the guys that's on Will's Facebook Live. Actually, I know the brother too, with the 3 bottles of the 1820.
Yeah, that's rap.
Yeah.
Are you going to be around Friday, February 3rd?
Yes, because we have something on the 4th.
4th, yeah.
What are you having on the 4th?
We have another guest coming in from, actually, she's coming in from
Virginia.
Oh, you're diversifying.
Yeah,
a woman.
Yes.
In the cigar.
Yes. We had 9.
Okay.
We got a second. Yeah.
Well, I'm all for diversity. That's good stuff.
Oh man, what's her YouTube? What's her Instagram? It's
Michelle.
Shout out to
something with Michelle.
Michelle and Cigars.
No, that's not it. Well, anyway, we got a guest coming on February the 4th, which is a Saturday.
A Saturday.
A Saturday.
That's why when you said the 3rd, I knew it was a Friday.
Yes.
What's up?
Victoria Edie Butler.
Oh.
The master blender for Uncle Nearest is going to be in Charlotte.
Really?
Signing bottles at a couple ABC stores. I don't know which ones yet.
All right, so when you find out, you let us know.
I will let you know.
I guess
did y'all hear that? The master blender
for Uncle Nearest,
Victoria, and actually she is a relative, if I'm not mistaken, a direct descendant of Uncle Nearest. Yep. We'll be here in Charlotte. Signing bottles.
February 3rd. Yep.
Friday, February 3rd. Once we get more information on that, we'll definitely let you. We'll post it and let you guys.
Straight from the Cigarage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Straight from the Cigarage.
Yeah. Look at you missing out. You need to watch the Cigarage.
Boom.
How'd you like the promos I put out?
And if you don't,
good stuff.
I
looked at some of those pictures. I was like, "Who's that guy? He doesn't have any gray hair." It's like, I need to.
Went way back in the archives.
I'm like, holy cow! Yeah,
I did that once before to somebody, and they're like, "Where the hell are you finding these pictures?" I'm
like,
Facebook's up for grabs, bro.
Yeah, man, you put it on Facebook. It's out there. Yeah.
Oh,
if you don't want people to get it, you better lock your page down.
Yeah, buddy.
Your digital footprint is serious.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You ever Google your name and just see what's out there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What'd you find?
Not much. Well, probably that's going back a ways. Mm-hmm. But since I'm doing this, I haven't done it.
How about you, Will? You ever Google?
Oh, I did it, but it was a while back. Mm. You know how many have my same name? So good luck.
Oh yeah.
So I really don't. Yeah, I don't have a common name.
So I'm a David L. Neeley. I'm a junior, but I don't put the suffix on there very much. Mm-hmm. And there's a David R. Neeley who's also in financial services.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice.
I even got a check for him one time. In the mail, yeah.
No kidding.
And I sent it back to the place that issued it. Was because he's in financial services too, right? So I sent it back to him, and I got it to him. But I think he's in Kansas City now. Kansas City straddles both Kansas and Missouri, so I'm not sure which one he's in. But
that is correct, Shockproof. We are breaking news over here.
Yeah, breaking news.
Breaking news.
Get it? Yeah.
I was held up at an airport one time. Dude with the same name. But they held me up because he had a warrant for arrest or something. Ooh. And then they looked at the age they were looking for. I'm like, I wish I was 20, bro.
Right.
Oh, yes and no.
I'm not running from you. Listen, this I've always loved this Kentucky Wild Spirit, man. This stuff is delicious right here.
I'm gonna try that one next.
Spirit,
I went with the old standby, the Buffalo Trace.
Jimmy Russell, Eddie Russell, they don't do a lot. I don't. Do they do anything wrong? I don't know.
So
this is gorgeous. I've always loved this bottle.
So check this out, David.
101.
What's going on, or if anything, because I thought I might have read something about the allocation changing up a little bit here with the Buffalo Trace Distillery. Have you heard anything about that?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
Okay, all right. So I need to probably fact check that before I drop it.
I do know that it is becoming more available in South Carolina, right across the border.
Okay.
I think
that part I did hear.
Yeah, a few spots around South Carolina is available. Listen, get it, drop it on your shelf. It's a nice bottle. It's a very popular bottle. I'll say that.
Okay. Anything from the Buffalo Trace Distillery?
BT makes some incredible bottles. I'm just talking about this.
Okay, you're talking about that. Okay, I was talking about
this entry-level bottle. Yeah, this entry-level bottle here. It's very popular.
Rep wanted to share, so he sent it to me so you can see it.
Rap, we over here jealous, baby.
Tease is what he is, right?
Yeah, you heard that, Rap. You're a tease, brother.
Yeah, just put some boa feathers around it, why don't you? Good stuff, man.
Hey, Rap, if you're listening.
Oh, he's listening.
Okay, then you're gonna appreciate this. Today, me and my boy, we got on our bikes and we rode. This is the first time I took a long ride. We rode all the way down to Columbia, South Carolina and back. So we did a 200-mile ride. We went to Thunder Tower, Harley Davidson in Columbia, and turned around. We had lunch, chilled a little bit, and came back. So I have come a long way from when I first started.
Raps.
Yes.
Being a pansy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
What'd you say?
I said raps at LOL.
Yeah.
On us. And also, all Buffalo Trace products are allocated now.
Yes. Okay. So that's probably one of the things. Also, Sharkproof said he loved the Russell Reserve's single barrel.
My God.
Do we have that?
No, you don't have it up here. Listen,
I got a Russell Reserves at the house. I should have bought it. I don't know.
Listen, they got a 13-year-old out that's hard to find. That's delicious.
Just like
but listen, the 10-year-old with the I think it has a red or burgundy type label. Get it. There's no wrong there.
Okay,
Get it. It's a staple.
Hopefully, I'm saying this right. Sharkproof says
Sazerac.
Yeah, drop their distributor.
I
think that was probably one of the things I was referring to.
Okay.
Sazerac.
Where was I? This is earlier this week, maybe late last week. In the last week and a half or so, I've come across somebody that mentioned that about Sazerac, something different happening with it. I don't recall exactly what it was, so maybe that's it.
I think that was it, to be honest.
Yeah.
They did the main distributor for Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. Oh, you remember the last time we were talking about Horse and Soldier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful bottle.
I bought a bottle.
Beautiful whiskey.
You know what? I bought a bottle after you said
a bottle with so much detail and meaning
and history.
Yes.
So we were talking about the stories and all that, and one of the things I told you, I was like, I want to get that medallion off.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did. It's right up there.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I had to, man. I love
it's hardcore.
That.
It's intense.
It's one of the reasons why I bought the bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the
special operators are
behind
intense,
it.
man.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
So one of my favorite TV shows is a show called SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
Over the Christmas. Have you heard of this show?
No.
Yeah.
Get Paramount TV.
Yeah, SEAL Team 6.
I learned so much. So instead of going back to counseling, everybody should go get counseling, right? Because if you don't know you're crazy, I'm here to tell you. You're out of your mind. You're off kilter, right?
I think
you couldn't find North.
They're the boys that got Bin Laden.
Yes.
Team 6.
So, but this show is a fictional show. Maybe, I don't know. It's all fiction. But they use some very real world concepts.
Yes.
And I think it's very relevant for men, right? Because it's very masculine, this show is. And I have a whole metaphor for masculinity versus femininity. We can do that now. We can do some other show. But point is, instead of sitting in front of a psychologist or a counselor, I watch this show sometimes, and they gave these very useful concepts that I've been using lately in my life. And the first one is ignore and override. You've heard of this before. Something intense happens in the moment. Mm-hmm. You can't deal with it right now, so you ignore it, override, and continue. You Charlie Mike, continue the mission.
Yep.
If you continue to ignore the overwhelming emotional situation and not process it, that emotion will manifest itself physically, mentally, emotionally.
Right.
Your knee will start hurting, your foot will fall off. You'll be in the middle of the office with, nice carpet, you're in a suit, and you all of a sudden just go off and go crazy on somebody because they opened the door too fast. And it scares you, right? Now you look like an idiot. Who opened the door that fast? Because you took it too far. Ignore and override is a concept you should use sometimes, but not forever.
Not forever. Because just to counter that a little bit, it's okay to ignore and override sometimes, but it's also just as important to face those things head on.
I think men sometimes forget that part. We don't do that part. Mm-hmm. Right? Process the emotion.
Correct.
The other very useful concept I found from this show is the 3-foot world concept. Have you heard of this?
No.
So, and I'm going to bastardize this a little bit. So you put your hands out in front of you, drop, you drop your rock, and that's as far as you can control. I think martial arts uses the concept sometimes, like an Aikido.
I get that.
Like you get within 6 inches of my hand. What's the guy, Steven?
Steven Cigar.
Yeah, you get within 6 inches of my hand, I will kill you. Kind of thing, right? Use your momentum against you. You walk to him, and next thing you know, you're floating 6 feet into a glass wall.
Yeah, he's flipping you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he used to do. I don't know about now. You seen him lately, bro?
Oh, that's a lot of surgery, right?
Definitely.
So you do that all the way around you.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. And maybe that's 3 feet. It's a circle is the point.
Yeah.
And the idea is that you control everything that happens to you. Mm-hmm. You have the right to control and manage everything that happens to you. You're doing very well with the pipe too.
Thank you.
You're killing it.
He is.
Right?
Yeah. It's like a seasoned veteran over
I'm about to go get some cookies and milk. I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy's killing over here.
Take your dress off. You good.
Oh my God, yeah. You're a man now, bro. No, come and sit with us. We're not sitting at that table anymore.
Yeah. The big boy table.
So, whatever's in your 3-foot world, you have the right and ability to manage and control it. You can stand in the middle of the circle because it's just 3 feet. I prefer to stand with my heels near the rear of the circle.
Okay.
Not much I can do what's behind me. So if you come into the issues that affect my life are in that 3-foot world. It's immediate.
Right.
Deserves my immediate.
So you'd rather see all of it.
Exactly.
That's all I can manage.
Right.
Yeah.
The stuff that's out there.
Yeah.
It's not in my 3-foot world.
Yeah.
Now.
See, I used to have a saying, but I haven't used it in a long time. Acknowledge and move on.
That's it.
You have to do that.
Yeah. Worry about what's ahead.
Yeah.
Not worry about.
Exactly.
Not worry
acknowledge
about what's
the issue.
Yep. Acknowledge what's
expect an issue. Acknowledge the issue. Deal with it.
Right.
And move on. It's not going to always work out for you. That's another.
Right. Exactly.
That's another great concept to use, right? Life is not going to be nice.
No.
Expect it. Acknowledge it. Don't wallow in. Oh,
why this? Why that?
Oh my God! I don't deserve. Yeah, well,
I
Yeah.
used to have a philosophy: expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed.
Yep. That too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed.
3-foot world
And
concept.
I hate to put this out there, but
Do you?
Kind
of, because I know it might go south, but there's the female side, which I don't know how many females do this, if they all do it, if some do it. I don't know. They worry about shit that's going to happen, which hasn't happened yet.
Oh, I do that, so maybe I'm a chick.
But then dwell on that longer than you should. Worry about something like if something's going to happen in February.
Well,
they're worrying about it in January. Why?
So that just goes back to what we were saying.
That's not in your 3-foot world.
Yeah,
Exactly my point.
It's not in your
Like, why worry about that shit now? It hasn't even happened. It probably can't
control.
And
when
it doesn't happen, you now worry for how long? For
Yeah,
something that
got yourself all worked up for nothing.
So for those of us who do that,
Yeah.
you can call me a chick, maybe, because I do that sometimes.
Yeah, we all do that.
I know I don't.
Yeah.
'Cause there's nothing you can do.
So,
But you know what?
recognizing what I can control. Now, here's something else that you're familiar with: Venn diagrams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got circles that overlap.
Yeah.
What if? Because we're sitting kind of close to each other. Your smoke is inside my 3-foot world.
Oh, parallel universe. But go ahead.
And so we've got a Venn diagram. Now, if that bothered me, please don't smoke cigars anymore, buddy. You got to stop smoking pipes, right? I've stopped smoking mine. Now I'm in your world.
Yep.
That's not my business.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Will, you just hurt my feelings.
Not well,
I stepped into his circle and it kicked me out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now I'm all alone in my 3-foot world. Yeah. You should be comfortable there.
Yeah. Now,
and as a man, you got to be comfortable in your 3-foot world.
Exactly.
And know when you should be tangential, when you should actually cross into someone else's world. And if there's a genuine need to overlap your concerns with someone else's concerns, then do that. But if not, if it really is your concern, knock yourself out. And please don't involve yourself in someone else's business.
Yep.
Your life, there's enough going on in your life.
Yep. Now, in
to not pay attention to somebody else.
In a situation like that, I would tell the person to fuck off.
Who?
You know why? And I understand your little 3-foot rule, this, that, and the third. But I'm at a certain age right now. I'm comfortable.
Oh, see, that's.
But I've imposed on your world.
Yeah, you impose on my world,
and I shouldn't be there.
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you what you should do with your life.
If it bothers you, fuck off and go on outside, man. Because I'm going to continue to do what I'm going to do. Yeah. Because it makes me happy.
Good intentions aside, nobody cares.
Exactly.
Unless you invite me into your 3-foot world. Unless I invite you into my 3-foot world.
Now,
don't come in here.
Now, it's a different
this is because I have the right to control what happens within 3 feet of me.
Right. I get that.
And I think as men, that's something that we can use. And I think it's healthy. I think that's really healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what your relationship, no matter who it is, your wife, your mother-in-law, your sister, your brother, your kids.
Now, I know we drifted maybe a little bit off topic, but this is good stuff.
Bro,
and I'm thinking,
but this is how we roll. There's no script.
And the thing is, too, just based on what you were saying, I just want to kind of put a stamp on this. It's so important. Mental health is so important. For those who don't think that it's not real, it's real.
Yeah.
It is real as real can be. And as soon as you come to terms with that, that'll definitely start you on the path of not only awareness, but also awareness of yourself, but also things that you need to do to better yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a human being and as a person.
That's right. I 1,000%.
I'm gonna try that coupe. Hang with Mr. Cooper.
Hang with Mr. Cooper.
All right, guys. Boom. I don't know. This is my second drink. Wink, wink. I ain't got far to go. I can walk to my house.
So well as Noble Oak.
We did the Noble Oak.
They do the green. They have a very green initiative.
I did the Buffalo Trace. I did.
Did you like the Noble Oak?
I did. What's this?
I like it.
I see. For me,
no?
When I first popped it open, I was like, I'm really not getting anything. It was my first drink of the day too. This was just Saturday that I opened it, and I was like, why do I feel like I'm getting water? And I had
water.
Yeah, it just felt like bourbon flavored water to me.
Okay.
There wasn't enough.
This was good though. I liked it.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't like it.
The sherry. So the double oak is the sherry cask.
Yeah.
So it's a oak barrel that sherry has been aged in, and that's taken off that bite. It
took so much off. For me,
whiskey,
it took a lot
to
off.
American whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah, it just took a lot off for me, and that's why I popped open the Kentucky Spirit, and I was so much happier.
Yeah. Well, the Kentucky Spirit hits.
Oh, it hits.
Hell yeah.
That's all drum.
I haven't tried. No, I don't think I tried the Kentucky Spirit.
Go whistling.
So that'll be.
Ain't no whistling with a Kentucky Spirit. That's all. That's
so,
all
guys, what questions you have for David in regards to, I don't know, pipe tobacco, pipe smoking?
You got breaking news.
We got breaking news. He done blessed us with some breaking news.
Yeah.
So, what other questions you might have for him? Please chime in for that.
Please don't go to Epic Chop House at Kingsley to check out the rest of it.
So, check out Shockproof. Shockproof said the Cooper's Craft is an excellent bourbon. Do we have Cooper's Craft here?
Yeah. That's what you just drank. Yeah.
Boom. Yes, I'm getting. I'm getting ready to try it now.
They're solid AF.
Oh yeah.
Solid AF.
What's the alcohol on this?
One something.
Oh, this is 100.
Noble Oak makes contributions. If I'm
getting ready to try it, Shop. Oh wow.
I think Noble Oak makes one of these bottles. Actually, gives money back to plant more trees. Either the Noble Oak or the
that's smooth.
Craft.
That is smooth.
They're both excellent bottles. If you are, some people, when you get into investing, you get passion investing.
Yeah.
Both these bottles, I think, are
I tell you,
great choices.
Yeah, the Cooper's Craft.
Yeah, that's it. When look them up.
Yeah.
You know what? Whatever. All right.
Let me tell you, this Cooper's Craft 100 proof. I don't get that much burn. It is solid. It is smooth.
Well made, well built.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of the sugars from like the Noble Oak though.
Right.
Well, that cherry cask really knocks a
lot of bite off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Takes some wind out of the American whiskey sale.
Yeah. All right, Shock. Yeah, you hit it right on the head. This is good, man.
Yeah.
This is real good. It's my first. I don't know. It's my first time. It's my first time trying it tonight.
There you go.
The Cooper's Craft.
Yeah.
It was on the table.
He's had it before.
It was
his first time tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was here last time I was here.
So I got a question for you, Dave.
Okay.
Is there any particular pipe tobacco that you like more than others, or you just go by the?
I like Cherry Cavendish.
Okay.
I do. I mean, it's a classic.
That's like your fave.
Yeah, it's a classic. I mean, I'm really enjoying this vanilla custard.
Okay.
But the Cherry Cavendish ribbon cut is classic. When you smell it, you think stable, cool, reliable granddad.
Okay.
It's peaceful.
Gotcha.
The music is low. There's a record player. There's a big window with the rain outside and a big comfy chair.
Okay.
And if you
want to
sit and talk,
wood cabinet speakers.
Yeah.
The flip tap radio.
It's the environment. When I smell cherry Cavendish, I'm thinking I'm okay.
Nice.
And to me, that's what all this is.
Yeah.
Whether it's a painting or a sculpture or whiskey, because whiskey, you smell it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it says? You got to smell it, right? Mm-hmm. It evokes these memories, these archetypal Jungian memories, right? And so this is all art to me. It's alchemy. You're changing your current experience into a memory.
Yeah.
Something totally different.
Oh yeah.
And the Cherry Cavendish does that. It's not 21st century.
Okay.
It's analog.
Gotcha. Now, have you
And
had
I like that.
you know how we used to when we did the Halloween candy, your top, your bottom.
What?
Has there? We'll talk about that.
Y'all talking about tops and bottoms? The hell?
I knew I said that wrong. I knew I said.
Oh, whatever. Yeah,
But
I'm not a hater. Enjoy yourself.
Is there something you've tried that you're just like, damn, I shouldn't have bought that?
As a
Pipe tobacco.
The short answer is yes. I cannot remember the name. I've got a whole bag of
Give me
it
a second, Shockproof.
that I'm having a hard time smoking.
What was it about it? Was it the smell? Was it the taste?
It
Or was
was
just all-encompassing, just not what you want?
robust.
Oh, so it's a hard hitter.
It's a hard hitter, right?
Okay.
And I don't want that in my pipe tobacco.
Gotcha.
That's me.
Okay.
Got a spirits question for you.
Yeah. Says, I just bought a bottle of, Calumet 16. It's a high rye bourbon, so there is a little bite, but it was really good. Okay, there's no question.
No.
Is that a question?
Well,
I agree.
Have you drank it? And if so, what was your thoughts and experience on it?
I've only had it once.
And that's from Shockproof.
Reach into my whiskey memory.
Okay.
I remember where I was when I had it.
Okay. Earth, but go ahead.
Let me look at these folks' names.
Oh my God!
Okay, I was there too.
You were on the planet.
I was in America. I was on Earth. I was at Stephen Clark's house.
Oh.
He's a roofer. You ever need roofing work done, go to Stephen.
Okay.
Great guy. He's an honest guy.
Gotcha.
Called him over to my house because my neighbor was having his roof replaced. Somebody knocked on my door. Hey, there's a big storm in here. You got to get your roof replaced. Stephen got up on the roof. He was like, "You don't need your roof replaced."
I'm gonna say.
I could have a new roof, right? But
I'm gonna save my roofing story for another episode. But go ahead.
He's an honest guy. I mean, he did his right. We could have got the roof replaced, and the insurance company would have done it. But also would have been a ding on our insurance, claim history, right?
Yeah, and they would have dropped you. But go ahead.
Anyway, call Stephen Clark, Clark Roofing, whatever, or whoever you want. But Stephen's a really cool guy. So I'm at his house, and he brings out some Calumet, and there was what was the name of it? It was a quinoa. It was a quinoa based. It was a grain based whiskey. It was a whole lot of weird stuff.
Wow.
It was experimental stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was some high end Crown there. I'm like, oh my God, I'm better than that. And it turned out the shit was really good.
No, as soon as you mentioned quinoa, I was like, I know my boy's got some of that in the bag.
Yeah.
Where you going with this?
So I had the Calumet. As best I recall, it was solid. If I got it, and when I say solid, I mean 7.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
Was it exceptional? When I start talking about exceptional, I'm getting into the 8 territory.
Okay. I understand.
But that was nice.
Okay.
That was nice. There was a lot of drinking that night.
All right. So
best I can do. It was a 7.
I have another question for you. Have you tried or experienced or visit any of some of the local distilleries? And if so, what was some of your thoughts and impressions? And I mean local guys who's out there listening to the Charlotte metro area.
Yeah.
Because they're starting to pop up.
They're not all whiskey.
I understand.
And when I say Muddy River Distillery,
okay,
is a place you should check out.
Okay, Muddy Rivers.
Listen, go to Jamaica. I want you to have a good time. Okay?
Gotcha.
I want you to get your bottle of Malibu, rum,
Yeah.
I want you to get that.
Okay.
I do.
I mean, I used to do that when I was 21, 22.
What I need you to do is the next time you go to the ABC is get a bottle of coconut rum from Muddy River Distillery.
Okay.
You put ice in it if you want to.
Why no?
Put ice in it. Yeah. Just get a Tom Collins style tumbler.
All right, so
in Georgia we call it a sweet tea glass. Get your sweet tea glass and pack it with ice. Belmont, North Carolina.
Belmont. Okay.
Oh, get that. Put it in your glass.
Okay.
And sip it.
And
drink it.
And be done. Now, this is going to be after breakfast, around about 10 a.m.
Okay.
On a Saturday.
All right.
Plan to be home till at least 2.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Before you go outside.
And that's a rum.
And that's a rum.
Is there anybody else?
Gorgeous. What you need in your life is Cardinal Gin.
Where are they?
They are, I believe, in Kings Mountain.
Oh,
that's right up by
Cardinal's Gin.
Cardinal Gin.
Kings Mountain.
Where's that movie?
They made the I believe it was the first. It's how I got into gin.
Really?
At the time, they were they call it barrel rested. So it's traditional gin. It's juniper forward. This is bona fide gin. We're not mixing cucumbers. No offense to anybody.
Right.
But this is London Dry juniper forward gin, that they dropped in a barrel. It's very floral, this gin. I mean, there's other botanicals in it. Drop it in a barrel for 6 months at the time. This is many years ago.
It will.
And
battery's going.
Freaking gorgeous.
Gotcha.
Got me into gin because it had been aged in the wood. There was an incident at Fort Irwin, California during Desert Storm, wherein I found myself floating in the air after an encounter with a bottle of Naughty Head gin.
Not the Naughty Head.
Naughty Head.
Oh my God!
And so I was very afraid of gin until I saw it had been in the barrel.
Yeah.
So it's just as brown. I was like, I'll try it.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's that Seagram's.
Yes,
Naughty Head.
Yeah, it has no friends.
Got the bumps.
When they say love don't love you.
I got
When they say love don't love you, that's Seagram's.
That's Seagram's. Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you this one story where this is going back, I think, pre-COVID, right? Mm-hmm. It was Ted's birthday. We drive up to Maryland, where Ted's pop is at. We stop at this one place, QG.
Oh.
It's a 5-story building.
Okay.
Downtown Baltimore, whatever, right? And they got everything you could possibly want. A small spa, haircut. There's women's wedding dresses, men's tuxedos. Then there's
baklava, there's coffee,
right,
whatever it is you want.
They got the bar on top, but
There's a bar
and
wedding dresses.
right underneath the bar there was a cigar lounge. So when we first got there, early in the morning, Eddie already had waiting for us Irish coffees.
Nice.
Here you go.
Nice.
Damn, bro, what?
Nice service.
Start drinking. Man, this is great. Where we hanging? Oh, we're gonna go to the cigar lounge. As soon as you walk in, they look at you like, here's your smoking jacket. They give you a smoking jacket to chill.
That's luxury.
Luxury. I'm telling you, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had anywhere. And I told Eddie that too.
Yeah.
We're hanging out, and you can book. I was like, you know what? Let me book, like, just fix up my beard, whatever.
Yeah. Say something.
Let's do that.
I got the jacket on.
And then
Hook me up.
No, it gets better, right? Because I'm going to the gin story, but in a roundabout way, just to give you the experience we
It's
had.
North Carolina.
Oh no,
It's going to be roundabout.
So we get
right.
like where we're supposed to be, and everybody was coming in for this event for Ted's birthday. We were all just chilling. You had the Cigars crew up there. You had a crew from Philly. You had a crew from New York. You had a crew from Georgia. Like, everybody just met up. We all gifting each other sticks. We all having a good time. That's where I met Grumpus the first time.
I love the culture.
And I'm sitting next to Grumpus, right? Damn, I forgot where he's at right now. I know his daughter's in Raleigh, and he's up north somewhere. But the conversation he and I had, oh my God, just about food, and it's like, oh, and it's just amazing. He taught me the best BLT sandwich. Yeah. How to make it.
Like, how do you make a BLT?
Right.
Well, I thought it was just bacon, lettuce, tomato, and there's some mayonnaise and some Wonder Bread, brown, wheat. But no, there's more.
There's more.
There's more.
There's more. There's only one secret ingredient he had, and I looked at him in the face, and I was like, bullshit. He goes,
anchovies.
No, he calls up the guy. They made that BLT the way he specified it and brought it to me. I bit into it. I was like, you motherfucker. I was like, I cannot believe.
Okay. All right. So.
What's the secret ingredient?
Please.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
You fucking lying.
Get out of here.
I'm not doing that.
Don't peanut butter?
Peanut butter on a BLT?
On a BLT?
Why would you say that?
See, this was my reaction.
Get out of here.
When you bite into it,
you way full of shit. Get out of here. Ain't no damn peanut butter on a BLT. To the roof of your mouth.
I'm just saying.
How much is
for real?
I mean,
you know how you do mayo on one side?
Okay.
Do peanut butter on the other.
The whole slice.
Yeah, just one slice.
One slice.
Can it have to be creamy? Because I like the nutty.
All right, check this out, guys. Y'all chime in. Have y'all had a BLT with freaking peanut butter on it? Peanut butter.
This is what we doing.
Is that the game changer?
Yep.
Peanut butter.
Climate change and peanut butter.
on a BLT.
This is where we are.
Do you know?
So it's a BLT.
That's
BP.
Get the letters.
Listen, I'm gonna try that.
Since that day, I don't think I've had a BLT without.
Wow.
I'm gonna try
It
that.
is just. It's how he explained it.
Do we do anything to the mayo? That
No,
we do?
nothing. No.
We don't put we don't
Make
some
BLT.
cayenne in the mayo.
No.
We don't do none of that.
None of that.
There's no turmeric.
No.
Hold
There's
on.
no.
Hold on.
You're just gonna drop.
You're just gonna drop.
Will.
What's the brand?
Is
that brand?
it Jif? Is it Jiffy?
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, is it
right?
Skippy? Is it creamy? Is it chunky?
Skippy it is.
We need to get stuff. I'm not going with the Aldi brand. No offense. to Aldi,
No.
Okay.
That peanut butter you stay away from.
Okay.
Do you
Peace Aldi.
do you gotta skim the oil off this shit first?
Like that organic stuff.
Back in the day when I was growing up and getting that government,
like that Whole Foods, you know, like it's like really,
Yeah,
like George Washington Carver peanut
This is
butter.
what he told me. You don't need to go fancy, bro. You just get regular peanut butter
Get that Jiffy.
on one slice. That's
Okay.
it. That's all you gotta do.
When you say
Man,
fancy,
I'm gonna have to try
that's
that.
like, you know, it's your level, right?
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna fact check
So
you on that one.
we're all just hanging out, having a good time, and the joke with us is always, Gurkha cigars, and we'll always pass it around.
Yeah.
And people are like, Gurkha. And there's people that are like, oh, you got a Gurkha? I'm like, bro, really?
I don't know nothing.
Okay,
nothing
Gurkha
good.
is
No, no.
short filler. It's basically like the scraps you pick up off the floor and you shove it into a cigar. That's like a Gurkha.
Yeah.
What
It's like a McDonald's 2 cheeseburger meal,
correct. Or
which I do like.
Or
though.
White Castle.
I like that.
Well,
Well, I like that. I mean, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like a bad day. You
There's
know
a
what?
difference.
I'm already
No,
down.
it's a 4 o'clock out of the
I got
club.
low self-esteem. Give me strawberry shake too, and a Coca-Cola,
I struck out.
and a large fry. Thank
So-
you, McDonald's.
Getting down to the nitty gritty of the story,
Yeah.
we're all sitting having smokes and drinking, and Ted's pop, Clyde Senior, right? He's there. He brings out his bottle
I'm gonna get you in shop.
of gin. Gets his bottle of gin out.
Yeah.
Everybody's bourbon.
Well, what's the thing? What brand of gin is that?
It was Bombay.
Bombay.
He-
Bombay is solid.
he
Bombay
loves it.
Sapphire
Bombay
big
is
blue bottle.
solid.
Crushed ice.
Yes.
Tom Collins
So
glass.
he's drinking
or
that.
small rock glass. And
There was
get the
this-
shoulders in
Listen,
there.
there was a dude sitting right next, like on this side, right? I'm sitting here. Clyde's across from me. Reem's on that side. We got a whole bunch of other people, but this dude over here ain't spoken a fucking word since 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Very rarely he'll say something.
You know why?
Why?
He had peanut butter stuck to the roof of his mouth.
Probably though. Probably. Jiffy will do that shit.
He saw.
Right.
Hold up. He saw the gin pop out,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh, do you mind if I try that?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, it ain't mine." Clyde's like, "Please."
Yeah.
I asked Clyde afterwards. I'm like, "Bro, did you just recap that? Like, did you put cocaine in that shit? Because this motherfucker has shut up since. I mean, all of a sudden, this dude was like,
Yeah.
Bombay Sapphire.
it set him off different.
And
Everybody was talking about it.
it's high on vitamin C. It shit fights scurvy off like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like if you find yourself at sea for a while, get some gin. I mean, it's gonna be several months. You need to plan ahead.
All right, so
Like
check.
if you're gonna be traveling transoceanic shit, get some gin. It
some
fights
gin.
scurvy like a motherfucker.
All right, so check. So check this out. I got Shotproof chimed in a little
Yeah.
while back.
Yeah.
He said he was able to get a pour of Joseph Magnus Cigar Malt and Parker Heritage Double Barrel.
Are you serious?
A couple of weeks ago. Both were great.
That's an
Your
understatement.
thoughts?
That's an
That's
understatement.
an understatement.
You hear that, Shotproof?
That's an
that was an
understatement.
understatement.
Great is an understatement.
Really?
Oh.
I've never even heard of these motherfuckers.
Next level, there are folks who buy carbon dioxide spray cans.
Yeah.
You pop the bottle open, they'll pour, and they'll put. I mean, once you put whiskey in the glass, it's inert. It's not
Okay.
aging anymore.
Right.
What you're having is some of the ethanol pops off, and there's a little bit marginal oxidation. But a bottle of Joseph Magnus and the other stuff.
I never heard of Joseph Magnus.
Oh,
Well, hey, that's why I'm here.
That's because you're not special. If you were special,
you weren't in that club. You weren't invited to that.
Shockproof, I'm not special.
Actually, since Shockproof brought it up to you,
yes.
Now you are.
Yes.
Now you know.
Now I got to put that on the list.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just what is that running? Shockproof, is that what, about a couple $100 a bottle?
Wow.
It's not.
Well,
this
yeah. Shockproof. Do me a favor. What's the MSRP on that shit? Because
MSRP is running at least.
I am frugal as a mug. So you might be talking stuff that might be out of my doggone zip code.
You don't want that.
So give me the MSRP on that.
I don't think that sells. It's not that popular on the secondary. You don't see that very much on the secondary market, but it is not to be faded.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a very popular bottle. Yeah, good shit.
Magnus, I only knew him in the vampire books.
Yeah,
I did have. I'm stuck on something here.
What's that?
Clyde. Now, who was his daddy? It was.
Oh no,
Clyde was his daddy.
Will you got
Clyde was a dad,
but
it should be over there. Top one, the black piece. You'll see it. See, Clyde is the father.
Yep.
And Ted is the son. Who
that's the problem. I got a problem.
Okay, so
I think you said Ted was a junior. And Clyde was a daddy, and I'm trying to.
So you say you had a couple of 2-ounce pours. What was it? What was the price tag on them 2-ounce pours there, Shockproof? Because you got the cigar people.
Poker,
yeah.
Oh, why you
about to send me to the Poe house.
But I'm just trying to figure out though. So Ted is the son.
Clyde is the dad.
And Ted is the junior.
Senior or junior. I don't know how that worked out. I don't know if it's Clyde's middle name.
Clyde Edward. Because one of my best friends, his name is Ted. Well, we call him Ted.
Right.
But his name is Edward. Edward Lloyd.
All right.
There's no
so
T.
Ted ain't his government name either.
Oh, okay. All right.
Edward.
I was having an issue there. I was
Edward.
like, okay, all right. Teddy's name probably wasn't Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy wasn't his name either. What's this?
If you can find,
hold
on. We got an update. We got breaking news over here.
Okay.
Shockproof said, if you can find, they run between 175.
Yeah, this Magnus
and 200 bones.
Get with it. You got to get the show.
That's for a bottle.
Yeah.
And that's why Shockproof.
That's primary.
I ain't never heard of that, right?
It's Shockproof. That's primary market, right?
That's primary. That's not secondary.
That ain't even secondary.
Yeah.
We ain't even in the parking lot yet.
Wow.
Which I'm not going to the parking lot for nothing.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you, Shockproof.
Wow. In the meantime, listen. Those $200 bottles sometimes are worth the pour. But it's worth a pour from an artist's point of view.
Okay.
Whiskey.
That's a bottle I'd have to keep inside.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because the way bottles disappear here, I'll be crying every time somebody pours up. I'm like, whoa, you don't even appreciate
That's a bottle I got to pour thimble shots.
Even this bottle for sales, right? You're not going to get another bottle in North Carolina.
Wow.
I'm hiding it.
Solid.
Wow.
No, that is right? Really amazing.
It's 90 proof.
He said that's not definitely. He said definitely it's not secondary. So you can imagine the secondary market is at least double. So we're talking 400 plus.
That's that crazy shit with the whole Blanton's thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
On the secondary market.
Blanton's is worth $60. Let's be clear.
Exactly.
Yes, it is.
$59.95. That's it. That's what I paid.
It's $59.95 because the bottle is fly, and I want all the horses. By the way,
I got 4.
Yeah.
You want the other ones?
Yes. Wait, what letters you missing? Will
doesn't matter. Go to Amazon.
Oh. Hold on. I think you said you missing an L, right?
It's like I just told him Santa Claus wasn't real. I don't mean it. I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, it's all good. Let me hear this.
I got double.
Last time I was concerned about finding the stoppers. They were $5 a pop on Amazon.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all.
I mean, I got 4.
I don't know how much they are now. Listen, find a nice bartender that likes you. You will never find a bartender that likes you at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
Right.
You got to get there at 3:30.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you gotta the 20% rule. Whew, that's the minimum at that time of day.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
Do you want the stoppers?
Or not?
Do you want the extra? I don't know. Listen,
Shit or get off the pot. What do you want? You want these stoppers? Or
he's
not?
gonna charge. He or she is gonna charge you $10 for the pour. You gotta pay $60 for the rest. Do you want a half-ounce pour of Magnus if they got it on the?
Yeah.
Pay the nice lady $70 for 5 or 6 drinks, one of which you pay for regular price, and be done.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know where to go, it's because you don't get there at 3:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true.
And when the crowd starts coming in at 5:36, then leave
That's it. Yeah.
because we're done.
Yeah, my work here is done.
Now it's speed rack time.
Yep. Yeah.
Now because the hypnotic starts at 6 p.
Yeah.
They start pouring hypnotic and what is it, Hercules or Hulk?
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk, Hypnotic. Yeah.
I had Alizé.
Alizé.
Oh my God.
Nah, yeah.
It was picture
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Or some, or some eases. Eases Jesus.
1995, October 1995. Bradenton, Florida. We're going over here to what was Applebee's cousin, started with a B. Oh my goodness, Applebee's. That was Chili's.
Where?
Bennigan's.
Yeah.
After Bennigan's.
Oh, that's hula hands.
After Bennigan's, everybody we're in the training class for a top-notch company, but we're in training, and so whose name I shall not,
Understood.
But we stop at the liquor store and we get a bottle of. Everybody gets a bottle of whatever they want. I choose a bottle of Alizé. I don't know from nothing.
Yeah.
And we go back to our abode, the hotel room. We all meet in somebody's room. We play a game of bullshit. Have you ever played this game? You played this game. And I wound up drinking a significant amount of Alizé. I'm cured.
Yeah.
Right? And then SpongeBob says, 30 years later. I still won't touch a bottle of Alizé.
Wow.
Oof.
I will not do that. I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, but
It's a very Pavlovian response.
Yeah,
I apologize, dear Lord,
Yeah.
for. Ooh, that was not cool. Yeah.
no, but
It was
that
a
used
fun
to be a big thing in New York. Is Alizé
Yeah.
back in the early '90s?
Yeah, yeah, and
I
then-
remember.
And then
Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You mentioned Alizé. I'm like,
Oh,
ooh,
that was a
remember
problem.
that.
It's a problem. Don't do that.
Hypnotic replaced it.
Oh, it did. I never had hypnotic.
Oh, what was that we were talking about last time? Was Aftershock.
Who?
Aftershock. Yeah, we heard the audience laugh.
Grown folks? What is Aftershock? What does that mean?
Aftershock came in like a
Is it
bottle
like
like
a
this. It was
superhero or
shorter, but
something? He's like Spider-Man, Redemption.
It was the
Aftershock.
original, I think, Fireball version of.
Oh, okay.
But Aftershock had these little crystals at the bottom. I don't know what kind of crystals they were.
No worms, crystals.
Crystals.
Wow.
And the liquor was just as red as his sweatshirt.
Wow.
Red.
Wow.
And it's called.
Aftershock.
Aftershock.
So they're just telling you what's going to happen, and you
Yeah.
still buy it.
Yeah, you're gonna start bleeding all over.
This is not this color
Yeah,
does
it's-
not naturally appear in nature.
Correct.
No, correct.
You got to really work to get that.
Where
done.
did that color?
Ask Superman, right?
I'm telling you.
I mean, it happens
Look
on
up.
Krypton, but not here on Earth.
Yeah, bro. Look up Aftershock.
Okay.
Shockproof will probably look it up. Bottles like
He's
this.
doing it now.
And we had this in my apartment on the kitchen table, and somebody wanted a drink because we have had this before, right?
Sure you have.
I pick up the bottle.
It's 91, 92, 90. What is
Yeah,
it?
something like that.
Yeah, someone like that. Yeah.
I pick up the bottle. That bottom portion stayed on the table.
Whole
The
thing
rest
poured
of
out.
it just
A glass bottle?
In a glass bottle. I was like, I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, that's some nitroglycerin.
I never want to put that shit in my body again.
Yeah.
Woo! If it could eat through glass cleanly, like it was like, you know how they.
Yeah. My parents had the thing in the 70s where you could cut the glass.
Cut the glass. Yeah. All right, well, check this out, guys. Look, we have gone actually over an hour and a half.
Have we?
Yeah,
man.
Hour and 38.
We was banging. This was an awesome show. We're probably going to shut it down.
All right.
Well, as far as the show is concerned, we're going to definitely shut it down.
The drink of the evening. I gotta watch it.
And shout out
this Negroni, this barrel aged. This stave aged Negroni. Mm-hmm. Oof. And the Barcelos.
Yes.
Yeah.
90 proof bourbon. Tamika, please. We've had many conversations. We had a few conversations. She is an amazing person. If you need a mortgage, she runs a mortgage company. She's an amazing individual. I'm still trying to figure out how she developed her palate to come up with this mash bill. Please get that on the market. Whatever you got to do.
Yep. Yeah. So, you know what, guys? There we have it. We're going to doggone salute. And as always, guys, one, we really, really appreciate you checking us out, chiming in. Please do us a favor. I want you guys to like, share, follow us on Facebook on the Cigarage ! And on YouTube at Handlebars and Cigars. And as always, we want everybody out there to be happy. To be healthy, to be safe. But more importantly, we want you to be easy. Till next time, shout out and thank you for David Neeley coming out here, spitting some knowledge with us. It was really a great show. I really appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for inviting me.
I always appreciate you coming out.
Yeah,
and we have a good time here. So we're going to continue to have this. We're gonna drink a little bit off camera here.
Probably.
We're gonna finish this out. I'm gonna finish my stick and have a good time. But y'all have a great evening. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
To Kith and Ken.
Yes. Thank you.
So what's the shipping rules on this stuff? Can you have this stuff shipped or?
Technically, in North Carolina, you can't ship to someone's residence whiskey, liquor, hard liquor.
So everybody here is just bound to what you can buy at ABC or down south.